what tools you need for cabling. You always need a drill with some batteries and a charger. DeWalt makes good drills. And a label maker. Never label cables with a Sharpie. And a tape measure. This tape measure is very handy. And a PoE injector for testing phones and cameras. A flashlight. Some sockets. I've got some brackets for Cisco switches as well, and a screwdriver. And here I've got some DSL filters and phone line splitters, just in case. And my butt set. Always need a butt set. I've got a coaxial cable stripper. And a BNC crimper. Some cutters for cutting large diameter cables. A screwdriver, a long screwdriver. Some channel locks. And the RJ45, RJ11 crimper. And a PVC cutter for cutting conduit. Here I've got a case with all kinds of bits, including some very hard to find security bits. I've misplaced a smaller screwdriver, but it's somewhere in my car. But we've got all kinds of bits here to open anything. I just purchased this DeWalt screwdriver. It's okay, I guess. Now, in this bag, we've got some different types of tweezers for opening tools, just in case. We've also got a. This is the most important bag. And I'm going to show you why. We've got our Fluke toner wand. This can tone and test cables, and the toner adapter. We've got the Ideal cable tester for testing coax and Ethernet. I'm going to show you the Fluke has a tester as well. And some loop back connectors for T1 circuits. And these are my cutters. These are the best cutters I've ever found. I almost lost a pair, so I've got a spare. And then we've got our punch down tool with a 110 blade. And a spare 66 blade. And some patch cables for testing, for plugging in our tester or our toner. A cable stripper, which I don't really use much. It came for free. A cable stripper that I use a lot, especially for 22 gauge, and for cutting screws. And some spare batteries. I've also got a patch cable that I've stripped for testing or toning out. And I've got a Bix punch down tool. I've got an adapter for a Bix block so I can plug in a butt set quickly. This saves a lot of time. And a very small level. I got this from a TV wall mount. And a hook. I got this from a printer maintenance kit. Got some electrical tape. Some pucks for punching down jacks. Pliers. Always need pliers for yanking stuff out. And a knife. And then here we've got some adapters for hard drives. I've got a cheap multimeter and a soldering iron. I've also got a hard hat, a level, some spare conduit, patch panels. I've got all kinds of assorted patch cables. I never have enough patch cables. And phone cables. Here I've got various components from TV wall mounts. They always come in handy. Some wall anchors for drywall. I've got some lubricant for pulling cable. I've also got some pull string and zip ties. And then here we have some barrettes. I don't use barrettes very often, but sometimes you need them. And I have assorted Cat 6 and Cat 5e jacks. I've got many different colors. They're all Keystone. Got many more Beta jacks in here. And we have toggle bolts for securely anchoring things to walls and anchoring zip ties. And we've also got the really tiny zip ties. We've got some more. We've got some face plates, some surface mount boxes, and a very small ladder goes in here. In my other case, we keep some spare Velcro, some spare RJ45s and RJ11s. Industrial strength Velcro, normal Velcro, black and white electrical tape, and gloves. And here we've got assorted screws, all kinds of screws, including concrete anchors, some conduit anchors, Sharpies, spare label cartridges, blank inserts for face plates, BNC connectors, all kinds of washers. I've also got cage nuts for racks. And I've got standard sized rack screws. I've also got lag bolts, and various self-tapping screws, just in case. We've got some drywall tools here, drywall saw. We've got some bits, blocks, and brackets, and inserts, or call them designation strips. got a discussion plates for holes in countertops, large zip ties. I've also got glow sticks for pulling cable through the walls, which are the ceiling when it's really handy. And I've got a fish tape. I'm going to show you. This fish tape has a special leader on it that I've attached. And the leader allows me to get the fish tape easily inside a conduit that has many bends. It's hard to show here, but when the flexible leader hits a bend, it tends to turn instead of getting stuck. And obviously I've got more pull string.